Hi folks, welcome to a special reaction video. This is something I have literally never done, so I'm both excited and a little bit scared to do this. Quite a while ago at this point, one of my most dedicated and loyal viewers, Revenant, sent me this video that I'm going to react to based off of the 40k universe. So I have said many times throughout a bunch of my different videos that I am not a big fan of 40k Warhammer. It's not something that I've ever really gotten into. I'm just sort of like, nah, it just seems way too massive and big and all this kind of stuff. But apparently, this particular video, it's actually a compilation. It is from the Astartes, I believe is how it's pronounced. I'm not 100% certain on that, so don't quote me. But apparently they did they basically made a fan film, and so this is all fan produced. But apparently it's really cool, and it actually follows the real lore. So the movie itself is only about 12 minutes long. It's not super big. So yeah, I'm gonna just take a look at it, see what I think. So we're talking about this for fleeing leaders of the rebellion. Okay, makes sense. So I just got to add the thing here. Now, if memory serves, these guys were commonly referred to as the Space Marines, but if memory also serves, they had to change their name for copyright purposes because they can't be the so generic Space Marines thing. So they're called the Terrans now, I think it was. But yeah, I legitimately don't even know what's going on here. It just looks like they're going to invade a planet. That said, the movie itself looks really good as far as the quality of the modeling and animation and stuff. It's very impressive, honestly. I really like it. I did a couple of test runs, just watching the first little section here to try to get the audio to balance, so hopefully it sounds okay. Whoa! Okay. So I would not be happy if a bunch of essentially human mech people came into my ship either. Seriously though, how did these guys ever lose? Do these guys lose? I can't imagine these guys were losing. The big mech dudes. Sorry, I didn't realize that this was graphic. I apologize. That looks like a 50 caliber machine gun, effectively. So finally they got bullets that can actually penetrate the armor. I like the real industrial type look that that's cool. That we're seeing here. So like this very I mean, gunmetal gray is kind of a trope in video games and everything now, but it does look cool. Okay, now we got lasers. I'm down for some lasers. Oh, that was cool. Are those bugs or dudes? Oh, they're dudes. So wait, if these dudes have shields, what's the point of shooting at them? Or are they trying to break them? Oh, cool. Oh. Oh. Dang, these guys are hardcore. Holy crap. That was really cool, though. So, from what very little I know of 40K, I know it started off as this mass skirmish game and it's exploded since then. I know that there's a bunch of different board games, video games, novels, like the, what's it called, graphic novels, all sorts of different stuff. To sort of establish the lore, establish the world and everything. And this, obviously, again, I have no idea exactly where this is coming from or who these groups are. Okay. Oh, so these are like the high-ranking mech suit hombres. I'm gonna call them mech suit hombres until I hear otherwise. Like I said though, if nothing else, the video is really well made. The action is really cool. It's very impressively well done. And I'm curious how that translates into the world and the games more specifically. If you can do stuff like that style of combat and things. Because I know, I believe there is a Warhammer Total War, at least some form of Total War Warhammer. And I love the Total War series. But I've also seen a bunch of posts online that say like the world of 40K doesn't work with Total War, it doesn't make sense. And again, I have no idea. I mostly know it as a board game skirmish thing, and essentially Games Workshop's biggest franchise and biggest entity, IP, I guess I should say. It does. I mean, oh. Next two hombres don't care. Okay, they got the MacGuffin. Or they at least found the MacGuffin. Whoa. They're being pretty mean to the MacGuffin. So is that like Mother Brain or something like that for those dudes with the neck things, maybe? Who is this? Oh, back to this thing. happened? MacGuffin ain't happening. Next suit Umbre's gotta stop MacGuffin from doing MacGuffin. Uh-oh. Next suit Oh, dang. That was trippy. That was a really cool sequence though. Man, these mech suit hombres are really ruthless. Even to folks who seem like friends. Oh, lost his hand. Or her. Okay, his. Most likely. Yeah. What the fudge? See, I thought Darthamir was bad in Jedi Fallen Order. That was really cool. Astartes. There you go. See, Astartes. Fan project, etc. Wow. That was really neat. That, like, honestly, if that was just a movie, I would for sure watch it. That genuinely looked really cool. It was really reminiscent of a lot of, I mean, all of the really good 80s Marine movies of various sorts. So we had, I mean, Starship Troopers was an intentional parody of the whole thing, but then like Aliens and things like that, with the much more gritty, realistic aspects. Now, again, for me, I don't know anything related to the story at all, so I don't know how accurate or inaccurate anything is, but it looked very good. Again, just the quality of the animation and the models and all that kind of thing looked great. And it just seems intriguing. Like, I want to know what that MacGuffin is. I want to know who the dude was who got his face punched off. That was really, really cool. But, oh well, and so that's going to be it for me, for my little reaction video. I hope you guys liked it for whatever there is to it. Thanks again to Rev for suggesting it. I definitely think it's a neat thing, and hopefully these guys will be able to get more funding for their projects so that they'll be able to continue it on. But yeah, I guess that'll be it for me. Bye bye, everybody.